First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rachach, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone and salutations to the elect. This is the brother lawyer from Great Millstone, Miami. And what I'll be entitling this lesson is Earthquakes in Diverse Places. All right. Recently, there was an earthquake in Afghanistan, all right, that killed at least 1,000 people. Okay, and the death toll, as you see on this on the screen from this headline from Reuters.com, is expected to rise. Okay, and Afghanistan is not the only place recently that has been struck with various different earthquakes. All right, as the scriptures say, there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, different types of places. Okay, and that's very real. Okay, I actually have an earthquake tracker on the screen. Okay, and within the past day, that there has been 35 earthquakes worldwide, all over these different regions: South America, North America, the Middle East, Asia, the Pacific. Okay, you know, and yeah, and the islands, Puerto Rico. All right, so yes, all right, this prophecy is, you know, in living motion right now. All right, and of course, gonna link up with the precepts and close out. Lord willing, this video is edifying. All right, so yeah, all right, you see the article. All right, posted June 22nd, 2022. All right, there was an Afghanistan earthquake. It killed at least 1,000 people, and the death toll is expected to rise. All right, let's see. It says the death toll from an earthquake in Afghanistan on Wednesday hit 1,000. Disaster management officials said. Okay, this happened today, with more than 600 injured and the toll expected to grow as information trickles in from remote mountain villages. Houses were reduced to rubble and bodies, swathed in blankets, lay on the ground after the magnitude 6.1 earthquake. Photographs of Afghan media showed an unknown number of people remained stuck under rubble and in outlying areas. Health and aid workers said, and rescue operations were complicated by difficult conditions, including heavy rains, landslides, and many villages being nestled in inaccessible hillside areas. Okay, all right, and again, look at this, man. Okay, all right, this is a list right here of 35 earthquakes within the past day. All right, Hawaii. Okay, Alaska, Hawaii again. Okay, um, West Macquarie Island. Okay, that's south of Australia. All right, all right. The Kuril Islands. Okay, off the coast of Japan and Russia in the Pacific. All right, and the list goes on and on. It's a list of 35 recent earthquakes worldwide. Okay, all right. Japan, Puerto Rico, Iran. Okay, Texas, Chile, Indonesia. All right, Japan again. All right, New Mexico. All right, Indonesia again. Hawaii, Ecuador. All right, so yeah, it's happening. All right, this prophecy is moving. All right, the prophecies in general are moving. Argentina, Puerto Rico. Okay, so let's go into the precepts. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 3. It says, "And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?" So the disciples asked Yahushua, yeah, look, when are you coming back? Okay, what is going to be the sign of thy coming and of the end of this age? Okay, all right. So things can be set in order, so things can be right. This verse, going down to verse 6, it says, "And ye shall hear of wars and the rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." All right, and that's self-explanatory. There are wars happening in the earth right now. Okay, the main one that's being talked about is what's going on in Ukraine. Verse 7, it says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." Okay, so famines, okay, wars, disputes between different nations, all of that's happening. Pestilences, different diseases. Okay, there was a disease um, a pestilence that coming out of North Korea. All right, you also have the Donkey Kong pox. All right, um, the C-19. Okay, amongst other pestilences that are happening. All right, all right. President Biden said we have to prepare for another pandemic. Okay, he said that recently, man. Okay, so pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Okay, and I mean, if this doesn't look like diverse places, if this doesn't paint the picture, I don't know what will. Okay, all right. Um, Luke chapter 21. It's reiterated again. Verse 9, it says, "But when you shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Then said he unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and great earthquakes shall be in divers places." That was a great earthquake. 1,000, the death toll was 1,000 and rising, with 600 injured, and still people missing underneath the rubble. Yeah, that's a great earthquake. And in diverse places shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilences and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. All right, Second Ezra chapter 9. Okay, all right, it says in verse 1, it says, "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. How do we measure the times? With the scriptures." All right, to measure is a metaphor for, or can be likened unto making a judgment. Okay, when you measure something, to measure the temperature, measure the quality, measure the length of something. What you're trying to get is a judgment on the quality of a thing. Okay, all right, so we're trying to get a judgment, a measure of the times that we're living in. How do we do that? With the Holy Bible, the scriptures, the prophecies. All right, and it says, when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay, so when we see part of the signs past, we already know, hey, the Lord's visiting the earth. He's visiting the world. He's coming back. Yahushua is on his way. All right, just like the disciples asked, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? Okay, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, so we're gonna see it happen. Okay, the Bible is playing out on earth. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times of the highest have plain beginnings, and wonders and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs. So this is also that we okay, who believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because it goes, this is for those that believe, all right, can know that the Lord is doing this in the earth, and we have to prepare ourselves for his return. Okay, all right, this is Isaiah 29 and 6. It says, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and flame of devouring fire." Okay, and that's what's happening in the earth. All right, thunder, great thunderstorms, hurricanes, tornadoes, floods. All right, storms, tempest. All right, wildfires, heat waves, and earthquakes, man, in diverse places. Okay, within the past day. Okay, within the past day, from this earthquake tracking website, 35 earthquakes. Okay, 35 earthquakes within the past day. That is crazy. All right, but it's not really. Okay, it's prophecy playing out. Okay, all right, so that's what's happening, man. These prophecies happening. Okay, these prophecies going down, man. Okay, so Lord willing, this video was edifying. I just wanted to do that real quick. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Chakodash, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect. Shalom.